Imagine for a moment a sun that suddenly shivers, its surface rippling with a subtle tremor, solar flares dancing unpredictably across its blazing face. We watch as 3I Atlas, this mysterious interstellar visitor, drifts ever closer, and then the unimaginable happens. Our star itself seems to respond. Instruments across the solar system detect bursts of energy, magnetic fields twisting in unexpected ways, and plasma waves racing outward faster than our most advanced models predicted. One cannot help but ask, what if this is not merely a passing comet, but a catalyst stirring the very heart of our solar system with forces we barely comprehend? This is the moment when curiosity and awe collide. Scientists at observatories from Hawaii to Arizona lean closer to their monitors, blinking at numbers that refuse to align with known physics. The sun, usually our most predictable cosmic companion, is suddenly alive with an urgency that humbles even the most seasoned astronomers. And for us, watching from Earth, a quiet, profound question arises. How much of the universe operates just beyond the edges of our understanding, waiting for a spark like 3I Atlas to reveal itself? If you are as fascinated as I am, this is the perfect time to join our journey. Hit that like button, share this video with fellow stargazers, and subscribe to Astronomy so we can explore these cosmic mysteries together. And tell me, where in the United States are you watching from today? I want to know which part of our incredible country is joining me as we witness the sun itself being challenged by the unknown. As we peer into the heart of our solar system, one question lingers, pulling us forward like gravity itself. If the sun can react to a passing object, what hidden forces are at work in the vast uncharted reaches of space? What secrets has the universe kept from us? And what messages are waiting, encoded in light, plasma, and magnetic whispers, for humanity to decode? Perhaps in this trembling of our star, we are glimpsing the first hints of something far greater than any of us have imagined. That night, the sun seemed to speak in a language we were only beginning to notice. Across the deserts of Arizona, telescopes blinked with unusual readings, while space-based observatories orbiting Earth recorded fluctuations that defied expectation. Scientists, usually calm and methodical, leaned close to their screens, whispering in disbelief as energy spikes appeared out of nowhere, patterns that resembled solar storms, yet violated every model they had trusted for decades. The sun, that familiar constant heart of our solar system, seemed to respond almost as if acknowledging the presence of 3I Atlas with subtle yet unmistakable tremors. A sense of awe mixes with apprehension as we consider the implications, an object from the distant reaches of interstellar space exerting influence on our star, a force that stretches across millions of miles, defying what we thought possible. Every spike in radiation, every magnetic twist, every plasma wave carries a question that humbles us. How much control does a single object have over a star of such magnitude? And what does it mean for our understanding of cosmic dynamics? When we study the sun, we are accustomed to its rhythms, the slow dance of sunspots across its surface, the occasional flare of coronal mass ejections, and the steady flow of solar wind shaping the space around us. These phenomena, though powerful, follow well-understood rules, patterns that physicists have mapped with precision for decades. Yet the energy patterns associated with 3I Atlas defy all expectation. Suddenly we observe bursts of polarized plasma radiating in coherent directions, jets of energy that seem purposefully aligned, and subtle oscillations in the sun's magnetic field that ripple like waves on a cosmic pond. These are not random outbursts. They suggest interactions that our current models struggle to explain. To understand the scale of this anomaly, consider the plasma as a charged ocean responding not only to gravitational tides, but to invisible forces we cannot yet measure. The directional jets behave like tuned instruments, each pulse resonating across millions of kilometers, hinting at underlying physics that stretches our imagination. Quantum field analogies help us picture the energy transferring in ways reminiscent of particles in superposition, simultaneously here and there, influencing distant solar layers in subtle yet measurable ways. Even magnetohydrodynamics, the science of charged fluids and magnetic fields, struggles to predict such orchestrated behavior. Astronomers are witnessing a phenomenon that could rewrite textbooks, where a small comet-like visitor interacts with a star in ways we once thought impossible. It raises profound questions. Is the sun merely responding to a physical perturbation, or is it part of a larger, more subtle cosmic choreography? Each observation challenges centuries of accumulated knowledge, reminding us that even the most studied star can surprise. As we ponder these extraordinary events, one reflection dominates. If a comet can stir the sun, if energy can ripple with intention and precision, how fragile is our understanding of the forces shaping the solar system? Are we seeing the boundaries of known physics or glimpsing hints of something far more profound, a universe that still holds secrets beyond our imagining? As the solar observatories continue their vigilant watch, a remarkable pattern begins to emerge. Energy pulses from 3I Atlas appear to coincide almost imperceptibly with microflares erupting across the sun's surface. It is as if the comet and the star are engaged in a subtle cosmic rhythm, a synchronized dance that defies our expectation of randomness. Scientists worldwide are captivated, for these correlations challenge the very assumptions of solar physics. The sun, normally predictable, seems to respond to the comet's presence in a way we cannot yet model. Imagine two instruments separated by millions of miles, playing in perfect harmony without any conductor. This is the sensation astronomers experience as they track the shock waves. The bursts of energy are neither chaotic nor arbitrary, but show a coherence that hints at deeper rules or perhaps messages encoded in the very fabric of space. The idea stretches the mind. Could there be mechanisms of communication woven into the dynamics of plasma and magnetic fields? A dialogue written in the language of physics itself. Michio Kaku emphasizes that such patterns demand both caution and wonder. While natural resonances within the Sun-comet system might account for part of the phenomenon, the regularity, timing, and precision of the pulses defy easy explanation. Every observation pushes the boundaries of known science, nudging us toward possibilities that until now have resided only in the realm of speculation. Viewers are drawn into a tension that is both intellectual and emotional. The mystery is profound, awe-inspiring, and slightly unsettling. Are we witnessing forces of nature operating on a level beyond our comprehension? Or is this a subtle, purposeful signal embedded in cosmic processes? As the sun quivers and 3I Atlas continues its passage, one question dominates our curiosity. Are we observing a natural resonance or a cosmic dialogue we barely have the tools to decode? As we turn our gaze from the sun to Earth, the story takes on a new dimension. In control rooms from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory to ESA's observatories in Europe, scientists monitor every spike, every flare, yet their public statements are careful, measured, almost cryptic. Data is collected, analyzed, and shared only in fragments, leaving the wider world to wonder what exactly is happening in the heart of our solar system. Independent astronomers, following the same signals with personal telescopes and instruments, detect patterns that the official channels hint at but do not fully explain. The silence is not negligence, it is caution, an acknowledgement that unprecedented events demand careful interpretation before revelations can be responsibly communicated. Kaku reflects on the human dimension of science. Extraordinary phenomena often provoke restraint, not panic. The tension in these control rooms is palpable, a mixture of awe and the burden of responsibility. Scientists are aware that any misstep, any premature conclusion could mislead the world. Yet every hour of waiting amplifies curiosity and unease. Viewers feel the global stakes. The sun's reaction to 3I Atlas is not just a scientific puzzle, but a collective moment of shared vulnerability, reminding us that even in our era of satellites, AI, and advanced telescopes, The cosmos retains its capacity to surprise. The philosophical undertone deepens. What does it mean when even the world's most advanced observatories hesitate to speak? There is humility in this silence, a recognition that the universe often operates beyond the comfortable boundaries of our knowledge. The mystery is magnified by the quiet, by the deliberate withholding of data, as if the sun itself commands respect and discretion. Viewers are left suspended between fact and speculation, curiosity and caution. As Kaku poses the lingering question, if even the experts hesitate, what is the sun hiding from us? It is a question that resonates not just with the mind, but with the imagination, setting the stage for a deeper exploration of possibilities, wonder, and cosmic intrigue. As we peer deeper into the mysteries of Three-Eye Atlas, the line between the known and the possible begins to blur. Kaku guides viewers through the spectrum of explanations, starting with exotic plasma interactions, charged particles dancing unpredictably in the sun's corona, creating patterns that appear almost deliberate. He then considers remnants of ancient stellar events, cosmic fossils from long-forgotten supernovae that might interact with passing interstellar objects in ways we are only beginning to model. Each hypothesis is rooted in physics, yet all hint at the vast unknown, emphasizing how little we truly understand about the energetic dialogue occurring millions of miles away. Moving beyond conventional science, Kaku introduces the most daring possibilities with measured excitement. Could Three-Eye Atlas be an engineered object, a probe sent from a distant civilization designed to study or even communicate through the language of energy and magnetism? Or might it be a natural anomaly, a rare alignment of solar plasma and cometary material producing signals that appear intentional? He stresses that imagination must always be tethered to reason, balancing the thrill of speculation with the rigor of scientific thinking. The narrative deepens as viewers are encouraged to consider the philosophical implications. What if these shock waves are a form of cosmic expression, the sun itself responding to a passing messenger? What does it mean for humanity if interstellar objects can provoke reactions on a stellar scale? Kaku weaves a sense of awe into every possibility, creating an emotional bridge between human curiosity and the grandeur of the cosmos. He closes the segment with a lingering question that hovers in the mind like a pulse of solar energy. Is this the sun speaking through an interstellar visitor or a natural marvel we have yet to comprehend? It is a question that stirs wonder, urging viewers to remain open to both the known laws of physics and the mysteries that stretch beyond them, setting the stage for the next chapter of cosmic exploration. Imagine the sun not as a static ball of fire, but as a living, breathing entity, its surface quivering with energy that ripples across the solar system. As Three-Eye Atlas draws closer, these waves intensify. Flares surge unpredictably, and plasma arcs dance like liquid light across its corona. The comet's spectral trail seems almost painterly, a streak of cosmic brilliance weaving through the sun's own choreography. Kaku invites us to see these movements as more than physics. They are a heartbeat echoing through space, rhythmic, deliberate, alive. Each pulse becomes a metaphor, a reminder that even the most immense structures in the universe follow patterns that resonate with life itself. He draws a bridge to human experience, suggesting that the sun's fluctuations mirror the cycles of our own existence: endurance through turbulence, renewal after upheaval, and transformation through persistent energy. Just as our hearts beat in steady rhythm, the sun sends waves that touch every planet, reminding us of our connection to the cosmos. Seniors watching are invited to feel this connection intimately, sensing that the rhythms of the solar system can reflect the rhythms within themselves. There is both awe and comfort in this analogy, a reminder that the universe and human life share echoes of harmony. Kaku uses vivid cinematic language to paint the scene. A solar flare arcs like a violin string, vibrating under cosmic hands. Magnetic waves shimmer like the gentle sway of an ocean. and Three-Eye Atlas glows like a distant, deliberate signal cutting across the void. Each visual is tied to emotion, reinforcing wonder and personal resonance. The segment closes with a reflective question that lingers. Could these solar pulses mirror the rhythms of life itself? It is an invitation to pause, to connect the cosmic to the human, and to let the grandeur of the sun's energy become an intimate meditation on existence. Viewers are left suspended between the awe of observation and the warmth of personal reflection, primed for the next chapter of cosmic insight. When we gaze at the sun's trembling surface and the streaking brilliance of Three-Eye Atlas, we are confronted with a profound lesson. The universe speaks in ways we often fail to hear. Kaku invites us to step back and recognize our smallness, not as a limitation, but as an opportunity for wonder and growth. He draws on Einstein's vision of cosmic harmony, suggesting that these shock waves, these ripples of energy, are not chaos. They are messages written in the language of physics, subtle yet profound, reminding humanity that understanding comes only with humility. The sun's reaction to a passing interstellar visitor challenges the illusion of our control over the cosmos. For centuries, humans have looked to the stars and thought of ourselves as observers, cataloging events, naming phenomena, and feeling the thrill of discovery. Yet now we are faced with a scenario where the sun itself seems to respond to an outsider, as if inviting us into a dialogue we scarcely comprehend. Kaku frames this with gentle insistence. The cosmos does not merely unfold for us, it tests us, questions us, and asks whether we are attentive enough to learn. Seniors watching are encouraged to reflect not just on the mechanics of energy or solar plasma, but on their role in the unfolding story of the universe. Are we passive witnesses to events light years away, or participants in a vast cosmic narrative where curiosity, perception, and insight matter? Kaku emphasizes that each anomaly, each unexpected shockwave, is a reminder of our potential to grow intellectually and spiritually, to rise to the challenge of understanding phenomena far beyond ordinary experience. The segment closes with a lingering, thought-provoking question that bridges science and philosophy. If the sun speaks through shock waves we barely understand, are we listening or merely watching? It is an invitation to mindfulness, reflection, and active engagement with the cosmos, leaving viewers suspended between awe and introspection, ready to explore both the universe and their place within it. When we study the sun's response to Three-Eye Atlas, we are reminded that even beauty carries consequence. Kaku's voice deepens as he explains how subtle shock waves could ripple across our solar system, nudging magnetic fields, triggering solar storms, or disrupting satellites that hum silently above Earth. These are not distant theoretical musings. They are tangible risks with the potential to affect global communication, navigation systems, and even power grids. The audience feels the tension, awe at the cosmic spectacle, yet a chill of urgency at the invisible consequences. He draws attention to the delicate balance of the Sun-Earth system, where slight perturbations can cascade into dramatic effects. Imagine a butterfly effect on a stellar scale, where an interstellar visitor nudges the sun, and in turn, energy pulses reach us in unexpected ways. Kaku underscores that curiosity and caution must walk hand in hand. To observe without preparation is to flirt with peril. The cosmos rewards insight, yet it punishes ignorance. Viewers are guided to consider the responsibility of exploration, not merely the thrill of witnessing unprecedented phenomena, but the care required to interpret and respond wisely. The very same shock waves that inspire wonder also carry the subtle weight of potential danger, reminding humanity that our understanding is limited and our actions or inactions have consequences. As the segment unfolds, Kaku leaves the audience suspended between awe and vigilance, bridging cosmic spectacle with human consequence. He closes with a resonant warning. Every revelation is a gift, yet the cosmos does not forgive ignorance. It is a call to balance curiosity with respect, to marvel at the universe while remaining mindful of its immense power. Viewers are left with the dual sensation of inspiration and caution, understanding that the universe's mysteries are not just beautiful, they are profound, demanding both reverence and responsibility. As the shock waves from 3I Atlas continue to ripple through the solar system, we find ourselves at a crossroads between fear and fascination. Kaku's voice softens, carrying warmth and optimism as he envisions a future where humanity has learned to decode these interstellar signals safely, transforming mystery into understanding. He highlights the progress of science, decades of observation, sophisticated satellites, and resilient human curiosity as the tools that allow us to turn cosmic enigma into knowledge. The very same shock waves that once stirred fear now become a map guiding us toward deeper insight about the sun, solar dynamics, and the hidden choreography of our cosmic neighborhood. He draws parallels between the challenges of interpreting these solar reactions and the broader journey of human exploration. Just as we once learned to predict storms on Earth or navigate the oceans, we are learning step by step to read the subtle pulses of the sun. Seniors in the audience are reminded that wonder has no age, that curiosity is timeless, and that even decades of experience cannot dull the thrill of discovery. Kaku emphasizes that imagination, tempered by reason, allows us to bridge the unknown, to transform awe into actionable knowledge. This segment is both a celebration and a call to action. The universe is offering us lessons, and humanity possesses the tools to learn from them. Kaku's tone is calm, deliberate, and emotionally grounding, encouraging viewers to see themselves as participants in an unfolding cosmic story. Every mystery, he reminds us, is not a threat, but an invitation, an opportunity to grow, to marvel, and to contribute to the ongoing understanding of our place in the stars. He concludes with a line that lingers, wrapping science and poetry together. Every mystery is an invitation, and no one is ever too old to answer it. It is a gentle affirmation that exploration is ageless, that hope and insight are ever within reach, and that the cosmos continues to beckon, patiently awaiting those ready to listen, learn, and wonder. As the last tremors from 3I Atlas fade and the sun's surface settles into its familiar rhythm, we are left in a rare, contemplative silence. Kaku's voice softens, gentle yet profound, reminding us that the cosmos does not shout, it whispers. These whispers are not meant to frighten us, but to teach, to invite reflection on our place in an ever-expanding universe. Observers across the globe, from astronomers peering through telescopes to casual stargazers in backyards, share a quiet sense of awe, feeling both insignificant and intimately connected to the cosmic dance unfolding before them. He draws attention to the fragility of life on Earth, juxtaposed against the sun's immense, yet suddenly vulnerable energy, responding to a visitor from the stars. This interplay between power and subtlety evokes humility, gratitude, and reverence. Seniors in the audience are encouraged to consider the wisdom in stillness, the lessons hidden in phenomena too vast to fully grasp. Kaku frames the moment poetically. The universe speaks in plasma waves, light bursts, and magnetic whispers, offering us insights that go beyond formulas or equations, lessons about patience, observation, and wonder. The segment flows naturally into quiet meditation, allowing viewers to emotionally tether themselves to the mystery they have witnessed. Every flicker of solar light becomes symbolic, the heartbeat of a star, the rhythm of curiosity, and a reminder that the cosmos is alive in ways both seen and unseen. Kaku gently emphasizes that in listening to these subtle cosmic cues, we cultivate humility and perspective, understanding that our lives are part of a grander narrative written in light and energy. He concludes with a lingering thought that resonates. The universe whispers not to alarm but to teach, In every pulse, every shimmer of solar light, there is a story, if only we pause long enough to hear it. In this quiet reflection, viewers feel both the enormity of the cosmos and the intimate connection they share with its infinite wonders. Now let us turn the lens back to you, the explorers at heart. Imagine for a moment standing beneath a night sky, unspoiled by city lights, your eyes tracing the paths of distant comets, witnessing the quiet pulse of a star responding to a visitor from another system. If you could see one cosmic event unfold in your lifetime, a supernova igniting in the depths of our galaxy, a planet forming from the remnants of a stellar explosion, or an interstellar visitor whispering across the solar system like Three-Eye Atlas, what would it be? Take a moment to feel that awe, that flutter of curiosity, the excitement that comes from knowing the universe still holds secrets far beyond our imagination. This is not merely a question of spectacle, but of connection. Every time we look up, we participate in a dialogue with the cosmos, our curiosity bridging the gap between human understanding and the infinite. I encourage you to reflect on the mysteries that stir your imagination and share them with others, to write, to speak, to discuss, because wonder is a language that transcends age, and no one is ever too old to dream of the stars. As you consider your answer, remember that curiosity is timeless. The same mind that marvels at the flicker of solar plasma or the arc of a comet through space carries forward the story of human exploration, of learning, and of imagination. When you share your reflections, you become part of a global community of thinkers, dreamers, and stargazers, participants in a cosmic journey that continues with every observation, every question, every inspired thought. In the final analysis, the encounter with Three-Eye Atlas serves as a bridge between the known and the unknowable. It reinforces the idea that science is not just a collection of facts, but a continuous pursuit of truth driven by the human spirit's innate desire to explore. As the visitor moves back into the dark void, it leaves behind a legacy of questions that will fuel the next generation of telescopes, satellites, and thinkers. The sun remains steady and bright, but forever changed in our eyes. No longer a distant object of study, but a living partner in a cosmic conversation.